Hey friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shadavia and this is Ohshebudgets, where we talk about all things money, budgeting, and savings related. If you are into budgeting content like budget with me's, cash stuffings, or even savings challenges, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. I do post twice a week and you don't want to miss any of my future uploads. In today's video, I am going to be cash stuffing my second paycheck for the month of July. If you have not already seen that budget with me, go ahead and pause this video and go watch that video and then return to this one to finish this cash stuffing. I did have quite a bit left over to stuff for this check into my cash envelopes and my savings because I didn't really have many bills that were actually due. And so you guys know that in my budget with me, I've been taking out like $100 for my light bill, and then I'll take the other half out on my second paycheck. But I'm a little concerned because everyone has been talking about, you know, their light bill has almost doubled, and I did not budget for that. I do work from home, and so I am running the AC all day long, but it's not like extremely low. I think I probably leave my AC at like 76, and you know, I'm good with that. I know some people, you know, like to have their AC run like at 65, which is, you know, really cold in my opinion. But some people do that. So let me know in the comments, like if you're working from home or if you're at home most of the time, like what do you keep your AC at? And you know, does it work with your budget for your light bill or your gas bill, or how does that affect your budget? But yeah, so that's, you know, that's my light bill spill. Again, today's cash stuffing is not about my light bill. It's about stuff in my cash envelopes and my savings. So let's go ahead and just get straight into the money count to see how much we're gonna actually be cash stuffing today. Oh, and I left my tray, so let me grab my tray. All right, cool. There we go, that's better. All right, so today we are, like I said, stuffing quite a bit. So that's 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 400 plus 100, so that's 500 already. 520, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60. So 760, 770, 780, 790, 800, 10, 20, 30. So 830, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 855, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. So $871 that we are cash stuffing it into our cash envelopes today. And let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. Oh, I'm gonna need to redo my my envelope because the design is actually coming off. I've had this binder for a while, so I'm surprised it stayed on that long. But our grocery budget for this week and every week, you guys know we're still holding on to that $100 budget. So this is gonna get 50, 70, 90, 100, and that's gonna take care of our grocery budgets. We actually had a fun day at work, and so whenever we have like team fun days at work, because they're all in a virtual setting, they actually give us like Grubhub vouchers or gift cards. So I have a $35 Grubhub offer that I still have yet to use. So I think I'm gonna use that this week, and that's gonna kind of help us out with not having to spend the entire $100. My husband's birthday also was this weekend, and so he received a lot of gift cards, like dinner gift cards as well. So I think that's going to help us out with not having to use this entire grocery budget, but we'll see, you know, once next week gets here and we have to redo the budget. So household for this check is getting $40, and that's going to be 2 20s. And again, my household envelope is just for toiletries, cleaning products, things that we need for the house. We actually need some more toothpaste. I think we're like down to the bottom of it, or the last of it. And so we need to go ahead and restock on some toothpaste as well. Moving on to my car. My car is just my gas. And so if you guys remember, I did have to fill up before I got paid. And so it was $71, but I ended up budgeting $80. So I just took out what was left, which was $9. So my car is only getting $9. And I think this should last me, because like I said, I don't need gas now, but I think this should last me until my next payday, which I'm hoping. And if that's the case, then I can just roll this money over to my sinking funds, since, you know, I am coming up for my car registration here next month. I think I already have the funds for it, but again, it wouldn't hurt to, you know, have a little extra put aside for that. Next, we have my self-care envelope. And so my self-care for this check is getting $100 as well. And as you guys can see, it is empty. I went and got my toes done at the nail shop. But in addition to that, I did go get, you know, some lady things done as well, if you guys can read between the lines. And so I did use my self-care envelope, and as you guys can see, again, it's empty now. So that's very rare. I usually always have money in here, but that's okay, because now I'm able to put in another $100 and kind of start rebuilding up this self-care fund for myself. So I just gave it 50 and 2 20s and a 10. So there's our $100 for our self-care. Miscellaneous, we're still staying very intentional with our miscellaneous funds. Like, I don't know, I think I like the idea of not having anything in here, because it's I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, I know everything that I'm spending my money on, right? Like, I have these categories. I've actually set these categories in my binder to be able to, you know, go based off of what I actually spend my money on. Miscellaneous, in the past, what I've used it for is like our water filter. But since it's only like $2, whenever we have change and stuff, we just drop it into our little coin jar. And then once we have that money into our coin jar, I cannot talk, our coin jar, we just take like $1 or $2 out of that, and then that's what we use for the water. So I feel like if I had more funds in my miscellaneous, then I would just use it as an excuse just to buy like a whole bunch of random stuff, and I don't need that. I'm trying to stay, like I said, very intentional with my budget and stay on budget. And then now we have our family fund. Our family fund is also getting $100. As I keep repeating with you guys, the kids are getting ready to go back to school here in the next, I think it's now 2 weeks. I don't know. They go back on the 8th. So that might be like 3 weeks. So we just want to make sure that we kind of give them some last experiences before they actually go back. And y'all, I think we've decided next year, because we try to take a vacation during spring break every year for like the past 3 or 4 years. So next year, I think we are actually going to be doing a cruise. It's going to be our first time doing a cruise. And so I'm trying to go somewhere fun, but also not have to spend a ton, because I'm not sure if I'm going to get motion sickness, if I'm even going to like it, if the kids are going to like it. So I don't want to spend too much money on it. But I do want to, you know, experience that at least once. And then the thing that I like about the cruises as well, like, you get to visit multiple places at one time. Like, that's amazing. That, you know, I could check, you know, a few places off my bucket list by simply going on a cruise, because I can, you know, hit one spot and then hit another spot depending on how many stops that cruise actually has. But if you guys have any advice on cruises as well, if you've been, let me know the best seat for people. I mean, like the best area for people that, you know, never been. Like, is it the front, the middle, the back, or how, like, what advice you guys have in regards to that. And so our last envelope is our savings. As you guys can see as well, I have not cleared this out, so I'm probably not even going to put these funds in here. I'm just going to stick it in the bag until I kind of clear this out and move it over to where it needs to go. But the rest of this is going into savings. And so for this paycheck, y'all, look at, look how much money is actually going into savings, y'all. What? That's crazy. All right, so we have, for our savings, we have our 100 envelope challenge. We have our back to school savings challenge, which is by Ohshebudgets. We have our sinking fund, and we also have our emergency fund that I just took out. Usually for my Transfer Tuesdays, I only do like side hustle, extra income for my emergency fund, but I kind of want to go ahead and get that finished as soon as possible. So I did decide, since this was like a free check, to take out $100 for my emergency fund. But let's go ahead and count to see how much we're actually going to be able to save from the second paycheck. So from this second paycheck, we're saving $150, $2, $250, $3. So that's $300, $20, $40, $60, $80, $400, $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $95. What? $500, $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22. So $522, y'all, that I'm putting away for savings. This is savings, y'all. Savings on a low income budget. Like, this is insane. And this is just one check this month. I am receiving 3 paychecks. So I'm going to continue to put money aside for savings. Like I said, if you guys do not have an emergency fund, start there. Start it. If it's $10 a month, it's $5 a week, like however it works for your budget. Make sure you're putting money aside for savings. You never know when those rainy days are going to show up. But let's go ahead and do our final flip through. So we have our savings, family fund, miscellaneous. Y'all, should I just take this out? It's looking a little sad. Should I just take it out or should I keep it in? Let me know as well in the comments. We got our self-care, our car, household, and finishing up with our groceries. And then I'll go ahead and fill in my savings challenges off camera. I was going to do that with y'all, but I don't want to prolong the video anymore. If you made it this far through the video, go ahead and drop your favorite money emoji. It could be the credit card, it could be the money bag, it could be the flying money, it could be the smiley with the money, whatever money emoji that you prefer or that you like, that's your favorite. Go ahead and drop that in the comments. And again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, like, what are you waiting for? You're watching the content. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.